Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Kotetsu and welcome back to another episode of Q&A, and I got about 7 questions this week, so in honor of having a little bit less questions than I usually do, I'm going to answer them more in depth like I should for every episode, but you know, answering 14 questions in depth isn't always the easiest, but since I only have 7 this week, I'm going to try the best I can to sort of give better answers for each of my questions, since some of you guys say my answers are inadequate to your guys' questions, which I don't agree with. But anyway, let's get into the questions. Claw asked, Q&A, who is your favorite BMX stunter? And everything I've said before this is a lie. If I said I liked people from Evolve, Cryptic, Rewind Stunting, Revolution Stunting, Nomad Union, you were wrong. None of those people are quite as good at BMX as I am, you know? Like, I am the perfect BMX stunter. I mean, I can do every single technique, including 10 cog slides in a row, 10 wall rides in a row, just like everything. Everything you can imagine, I can do. And I have declared myself the best BMX stunter in GTA 5 history because I can actually do everything. I mean, I'm kind of like a god at GTA 5 BMX. Some of you guys don't understand what I'm saying. I am the best. I am better than anyone else on this planet at GTA 5 BMX. Crime Panda asked, Q&A, what kind of music do you like? And this is a complicated yet simple question. Simple question, but I have a complicated answer because I like so many different kinds of music, it's kind of hard to explain. So let's just start with rap, rock, and EDM. Now, I like all 3 kinds of music, but I don't really go after mainstream artists. Like, you're not gonna find me listening to Skrillex, whatever the most popular rapper in your opinion is, or the most popular rock artist. Instead, I like supporting smaller musicians because they deserve the support, because a lot of them are just as good, if not better, as some of those popular people in the music industry today. So I'll have to say my favorite rock band is probably We Are the Empty, and it's really only one person, I think, I'm not sure, but this person actually follows me on Twitter, and they're actually really nice. They've talked to me a few times. They're pretty small. They released an EP called Luna, and they've even commented on one of my YouTube videos, which is really awesome. It's kind of insane to think about that someone who's like making real, legit, good music is like a supporter of my channel. So like, if you're watching this right now, thank you a lot. Like, whoever is in, like, We Are the Empty, I'm not sure if it's one person. Like, I don't know them that well, but I do know that they support the stunting community a lot, which I highly appreciate. Like, I can't really think of any other musicians that, like, pop into my head that really support, like, the GTA 5 or stunting community. So I want to thank you for that, and I'm kind of going off topic, but anyway, We Are the Empty, they're pretty good. And for rap, I liked Logic. When I first discovered Logic, it was like a year and a half ago. And I have to say, I liked Young Sinatra, Young Sinatra 3, that was an album in 2013 that he released. No, it wasn't an album, it was a mixtape. I think I got that wrong, yeah, it was a mixtape. And I also liked Under Pressure, that was good. I was slightly disappointed with The Incredible True Story, but it was okay. Like, it wasn't bad at all. Like, not nearly as bad as some rappers, like, release. Like, some rappers will release trash, but, like, Logic's always had a track record for releasing, like, really good stuff. I also like all the rappers that are signed to Swaggy Tracks. If you guys don't know that YouTube channel, they're pretty good. They release, like, really, like, sort of underground stuff. I like them. Also, Rap Nation is good, just, like, sort of revolving around YouTube to sort of find smaller artists and yet support them at the same time, because it's, like, I've encountered so many times where I'll just, like, be commenting and, like, on a YouTube video of, like, a smaller music video, and I'll have the person who made the song, like, thank me for that. And it's like, that's like something that 40 years ago, like, that's something that really couldn't have happened because, like, the internet didn't exist. So that's just so cool in my opinion. And getting into sort of like EDM stuff, I like most of the no copyright sound stuff. First of all, because I can use it in my videos without getting a shit from like Content ID and stuff. And second of all, it's just good music overall. Like, it's sort of ambient, but also really melodic at the same time, so it's just nice to listen to. I also like Proximity a lot, Mr. Suicide Sheep, and a lot of other music channels that just promote, like, good EDM music. And, you know, just the combination of, like, those 3 kinds of music, it's really my favorite. Like, some days I'll just be feeling one thing more than the other, and I'll just, like, switch it up and stuff, but yeah, that's kind of the music I like. Fear asked, Q&A, any tips on wall climbing on consoles? Moto stunts that help you scale a building? And it's a lot easier on PC. I'm just gonna flat out just say that right now. Wall climbing is so much easier on PC than it is on console. It's crazy, but it's still possible on console. X-Black even did it on PS3, which is like really incredible. But I hope this is a good demonstration. Like, I'm gonna put my hand up right now. Like, just imagine that my finger's a motorcycle right now, and the way you gotta land is like sort of in this way, and you sort of have to scale up and then land on top. Like, if that doesn't make any sense, just like let go of your stick at the last second. Like, I'm gonna, like my Xbox One controller, just like let go of the stick at the last second. Holy crap, I just dropped my controller. Did that break? Good thing that didn't break. I can't believe I just dropped my controller on camera. But anyway, that's pretty much kind of how you land them. It takes a lot of practice, but on console it's definitely still popular, and I've actually landed a few wall climbs on console, and they're pretty cool back when I played on PS4, so just practice makes perfect is the simplest way to explain that. Nathan Solis asked, talk about school, and if you can't already somewhat tell by the way he phrased this question, well, it's not even a question, so I have nothing to answer, but this kid goes to my school. Yeah, he's actually in the same grade as me. He didn't really, I don't want to talk about school, man. I don't know why, I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like talking about school right now, but yeah, this kid goes to my school, and if you find anyone else in the comment section just who goes by their real name and stuff, and doesn't have a profile picture or anything, and their like account looks confusing, that person probably goes to my school too. Potato BMX asked, Q&A, would you ever plan to visit Canada? And I've technically only been out of the country once. I went to Mexico once, and that's really the only time I've ever left the United States. So if I wanted to spend my money to go out of the country again, I think I'd rather go somewhere way far away, so it's like an actual, like, really different from America. Like, when I go somewhere, I want it to be, like, really different from America. Like, next time I travel out of the country. Like, Mexico was different than America, but I feel like Canada is just too similar in most parts. Like, obviously excluding, like, the Montreal area, but still, just most of Canada, it's almost like an extension of northeastern United States, like, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I'd probably rather go to Chicago or New York or something instead of Canada. Well, obviously, like, Montreal is actually a pretty badass city. I wouldn't mind going to Montreal at all, but the rest of Canada, it just doesn't seem like the most fun place to go. I'm not even going to try pronouncing this guy's name, but Q&A, if you have to choose one of these animals to pet, which one would you choose? Lion, snake, crocodile, or a bear? And let's just, the easiest way to answer this question to be narrow off my options, I don't want to pet a snake or crocodile since that's dangerous, and probably a bear out of all of them, because a bear would be the least likely to kill me when you think about it. Like, all those other animals listed would probably kill me. A bear probably wouldn't kill me, because a bear, if you just sort of, like, leave it alone, well, obviously if you pet it, that's going to provoke it, but even if a bear, like, runs into you, that's just gonna injure you. It's not gonna kill you, so probably a bear. Tweakies asked, Q&A, if I buy you flight tickets to England, will you come? And yes, but the only problem is I don't believe you when you say you're gonna buy me flight tickets. We'll have to see if you actually, you know, send me the flight tickets, and let's see. I'm not sure. You're probably joking, but if someone theoretically did buy me flight tickets, yeah, I'd go, because England would be a really cool place to go. And I would have so many people to meet there, too. That'd be such a crazy experience. That'd probably be really fun, too. And definitely if I, like, had the money and stuff, like, flight tickets would take care of the money problem. But yeah, I'd go. And yeah, guys, that's it for this week's question. And if you want your question to be in next week's episode Q&A, make sure to leave it in the comment section down below for a chance to be featured in next week's episode. And yeah, if you guys enjoy this video at any point in time, make sure to drop a like on the video, and also be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Kotetsu out.